Hi, this is Matt Pinto. You're watching Thunder Insider from Istanbul, Turkey.
Welcome back as we continue to break down the beginning of the 6th season in franchise history. Matt Pinto, I don't know how you do that. How are you there and here all at the same time? It's pretty amazing. Well, it's hard to believe that we're about to begin the 6th season with the Thunder, and also that you guys just came back from the first trip overseas. Of course, this was really a milestone for the Thunder organization, a lot of firsts, and really they did two-a-days for the first time before they left, their first practices overseas. Nick, let's start with you. How do you think the team handled all of that?
Well, you know, it was exciting to be there and to meet with the fans and do all the community appearances, but at the end of the day, it was a work trip for the Thunder, and I think that they brought that lunch pail mentality to every single practice, every shoot-around that they had, and I think it's a testament to the veterans on this team, guys like Kevin Durant and Nick Collison, who settled the troops and made sure everybody knew that this was a time to continue getting work in. It's still training camp, and this month of October is crucial to the team's development.
I don't think that's a difficult task for this group of guys, Nick, and I think you talked about the veterans, but even the younger guys, Scott Brooks uses this term all the time, Leslie, they're gym rats. They are. This is where they thrive. This is their environment in which they really excel, and they enjoy the time working within the structure and the system that Scott Brooks and his staff put in place. But the practice time, by comparison to before they left, was more limited, and it's a tribute to them that they got good work done. They really did, basketball-wise, which is a challenge in that setting, because there are a lot of different things going on. There's sightseeing that occurs, definitely. There also were the community appearances that you mentioned, Nick.
Seems like this is a good way, though, for this team early on to really get to know each other. If I was one of the younger players coming in, I mean, you're immediately thrown in there. Did you see that these guys really got to know each other
Kendrick
quickly?
Perkins, his great word was bond. We're going to bond as a family. You know, he said when we're back in the States, we're going home after practice. Here, like, we have no choice. We're together, and we really do come together in a different way as a family. That's a great thing at this stage of the game for this unit.
Oh, he's somebody that would know, too. He said that the championship level teams that are really high performing, both know each other intimately well on the court and off the court, just in terms of what they're going to do and also the type of people that they are.
Yeah, no doubt this was a good way to build team chemistry. Well, that's something Coach Brooks has actually talked about. He said that's just as important in training camp as practicing sets and fundamentals. Let's hear from head coach Scott Brooks.
We want to keep improving as a team. This gives us a great opportunity to get better. I was actually a little concerned just with all of the travel, but you know, one of our things about our guys, they don't make excuses. They just went out there and had a good hour and a half worth of work.
It's different for us to, in the middle of training camp, have so much going on. It's not your normal situation, but we're getting a couple good practices in, and then when we get back, I think we'll really have some things to work on. We'll have like 4 or 5 straight days of practice, so that'll be big for us.
You know, when we step on the floor, you know, it's training camp and business as usual. And that's what we've tried to do, even with, you know, the differences in schedule, et cetera.
You know, you use this trip for us, not only just for basketball, but you use this trip for bonding also. It's really just us. Now when we leave practice, we going home, and you have to be around your teammates. You have to be around your coaches. You have to be around different people in the organization. And I think that just carries on, so it makes your bond strong, then carries on onto the court.
When you have the opportunity to get on the court, we have to get something out of it, and it's not necessarily the most ideal basketball situation as staying home would be, but we're also gaining a lot in the time we're spending together away, and then this experience is really good for us.
Yeah, I mean, it's been fun, you know, but we're a team that every time we step on the basketball court, it's about business, you know, and that's what we've been able to do, you know, have fun on the downtime, and at the same time when we come back on the court, you know, it's all about basketball getting better.
Well, I liked what we've done the last 4 or 5 days while we were in Istanbul and Manchester. I thought today's film session was good. We focused on a lot of things that we've talked about early on, and I'm looking forward to the practice this afternoon. But our guys are moving along right at the pace that we need them to move at.
Ahead on Thunder Insider.
We work with Special Olympics a lot in the U.S. and then the last week here and in Turkey. And it's fun. The players are always excited to come out, have a lot of energy, and it's fun for us.